Hello learners, my name is Karishma Naik, Assistant Professor from Ganpat Pasekar College of Education. I welcome you for this module. The name of my course is Apiculture and the module name is Techniques of Beekeeping Part 1. Now this module is a continuation of earlier module. In this module, we are going to study the modern method of apiculture, the appliances for modern method, typical movable hive, parts of hive, advances of modern method and references. Now let's talk about the modern method of apiculture. To overcome the drawbacks of indigenous method, an advanced method based on scientific facts has been developed. It has opened a new era for the cottage industry in India and has also given an opportunity for lakhs of unemployed persons to keep them busy in their business. The care taken to improve the texture of the hives, and during this race, hive patterns were introduced in India. Now let's talk about the appliances for modern method. The first one is typical movable hive, second one is queen excluder, third one is honey extractor, fourth one is uncapping knife and fifth one other equipments. Now let's talk about the hive. In this method we are going to see a typical movable hive. So an artificial movable hive is constructed by wooden box based on bee space theory. The size and the number of frames are variable. The entrance and exit of workers and drones are there. The queen once placed never comes outside the hive. Perforation size on zinc sheet is 0.375 cm. The thorax of a queen is 0.43 cm to 0.45 cm. So the queen can never pass through these pores. Now in this picture you can see the typical hive which is used in the modern method. The typical hive consists of 6 parts. First one is a stand, then bottom board, then brood chamber, then supper, then inner cover, and on the top you can see a top cover. Now let's see these parts in detail. The stand is the basal part of the hive on which the whole hive is constructed. The bottom board is situated above the stand and it has 2 gates in the front position. One gate functions as an entrance while the other as exit. The brood chamber is present at the bottom board. It is large in size, provided with 5 to 10 frames in which a wax sheet bearing hexagonal frames is held up by a couple of wires in a vertical position. Then next part is supper. It is without cover and the base and provided with many frames containing comb foundation to provide additional space for expansion of the hive. Then next one is the inner cover. It is a wooden piece used for covering of the supper. It has many holes for proper ventilation. The last one is top cover and it is meant for protecting the colony from rain. Next one is queen excluder. It consists of a wire gauge, explains guards and drone traps. It readily permits the workers to pass but keeps the queen in the brood chamber. Now this picture you can see here, it is of queen excluder. Now let's talk about the third appliance, that is honey extractor. It is used for the extraction of a honey from the comb and it functions on a principle of centrifugal force. When combs are centrifuged, the pure honey is thrown out without any damage to the comb. You can see this extractor in this picture. The fourth appliance is uncapping knife. Honey-filled combs are sealed by capping with the wax. The wax sealing from the combs are removed with the help of an uncapping knife, which you can see in these pictures. Now let's talk about the other equipments which are used in this modern technique. For easy and well-planned handling of the bees, some common equipments are used such as protective garments, which you can see in the first picture, gum cages, gloves, net veil, bee net, brush, which you can see in the second picture, etc. Now let's talk about some advances of this modern technique. A proper watch on the activities of the bees is possible in this method. The combs can be protected from the enemies. The pure honey in large quantity can be obtained by this modern method. Under adverse climatic condition, the hive can be transferred from one place to another, which is not possible in indigenous method. Now in this slide, you can see the references for this module. Thank you.